Hello everyone, welcome back to both of us, I guess, because yeah, it's been like 6 months. I've been trying to change careers. I've been going to school for EMT to get my EMT certification, get into health services, and get out of what I've been doing. Yeah. So I've been doing that, but I miss making videos, and I hadn't been playing much. So I wanted to make a new character, just find out what invasions were like at base level. So yeah, this is just a new character. Haven't leveled him up at all, and just been invading here and getting what I want. Here we've got what is clearly a very high level character, and you can tell, there we go, we've pulled out the waves of gold. One of the most helpful things I've learned as an invader is probably to dodge that attack. A lot of high level phantoms will pull it out, or if you're at higher level, anyone will pull it out when they want to clear the area. Because they're worried about the PvE, or if they want to throw reliable harass at you from far away. So if you can get the timing of it down, it's very helpful. And it's kind of demoralizing for them when you dodge waves of gold, so yeah. Here we got this wolf with us. At low levels, coordinating attacks with the PvE is super helpful. Luring people into packs, things like that. Because at low levels, the PvE will hit even downscale phantoms pretty hard. Yeah. For spells like that and the big war call, dodging back and forth between the waves of projectiles will throw off the way they track a bit. So it's a good idea to do that. Yeah, and this will just be kind of me talking through low-level invasions, and some tips and tricks and stuff that I noticed while I'm playing. And yeah, here we go. We've killed the level 344, I guess, Lion America? Yeah. And then we go chase down the host. So yeah, after chasing down the host, I gotta say, making a low-level guy, a little cosplay build, and invading at low levels is incredibly fun. I've been having a blast. Look at this, politely clapping after everything. Having a good time with this guy. Here we go, we've got the Burger King. I'm level 9, started as a samurai, haven't leveled up at all. This is it. We've got the meat flipping fork. Just a big spatula fork. Does bleed damage and you flip. This is the armor. Here, I got 3 talismans so far. I went and beat Radon. And yeah, everything except for the Hoslow chest armor. I passed over the Hoslow chest armor because it was the best looking and I didn't want to have to wait until the mountaintops of the giants, as you can see here, for the fashion to be complete. So this is where I ran to pick up the rest of the outfit. And here I am now, taking a shift behind my own grill with a meat fork and a can-do attitude. Go get your own meat forks, put on your fry cook hats, let's get behind the grill. Let's do some level 9 invasions with the Burger King. Let's get flipping. The Limgrave tunnels. One of the best places to invade. Plus, everybody's coming here at low level. Easy way to get smithing stones. So people will come here usually, and it's so fun because you got elevators, you got different switchback tunnels. It's a pretty complicated tunnel. And here you go. Look at that. First burger flip of the video. If you can, when you're invading, obviously separate them if you can. but control the elevator so that no one can escape, but also they have to pull it up themselves. Don't do it for them. Keep them separated as long as you can. Burger food too. There, I don't know if you can hear it in the video here, but right there I could hear the elevator come down, so I turned my focus and I went back over to get the elevator back up. I don't want them to be able to go back up the elevator. I want to keep the fight down here, and I'm comfortable fighting next to the pit. You know, sometimes I'll fall in, but I trust myself enough to fight next to the pit to control this area and have that hazard that I can kind of lead people to. A lot of high-level people... yeah, that's right, guts. It was guts the whole time. A lot of high-level people, a lot of people are using backhanded blades. I found the great sword sweep attacks are actually really good against them at low levels, especially against people that don't have very high armor, like the Ansbach guts back there. And then here we go. I feel like this is a satisfactory end for everyone. The host survived me, and I got to chase the host in, so now I know that host has to fight that boss by themselves. Their buds are dead, and I think that's fun. I think we both win there. Yeah, and here's the second set. This is the second type of invasion. So the last two invasions we've seen have been level 330, level 344, or something like that, or for 5. Level 3, the high-level people with a brand new character. Because I guess we're invading here up to level, like, 29? Maybe 30, if 9 rounds up to 10, for the sake of having one level. That's just invasion math, that doesn't matter. Anyway, we're probably invading, like, maximum level 30 people here. So, their level 340 friends are just high-level characters, people with high-level characters that have finally convinced somebody to start a new character with, which I think is amazing. The other option is, you know, just somebody wanted to start a new character, deciding to co-op. But look, I love the fact that people are making new characters and playing with their friends. It's keeping the community alive, it's having fun. We're all having fun. So we got the high-level people playing with their friends. And then here, these two, took me the whole fight to say this, we've got two brand new characters. Like, that was a vagabond with a soldier's helm and a bandit with a soldier's chest piece, and like that was it. And in true vagabond fashion, I think one of the coolest things they did with this game is make the vagabond have a heavy roll from the get-go, because it trains people that that's normal. And I guess this is me being opinionated about heavy roll, so that's fine. Anyway, it's this game's so much more fun in medium roll. And those poor people that start with a vagabond and think that it's just never smooth. But oh well, teach their own. I hope they're having fun. Couldn't be me. Gotta chase them away when they're coming in too hard. There's so much hyper armor in the stamp uppercut as well. It's kind of dangerous to use when there's enough of them around you, because the hyper armor is so good that they won't break you out of the animation so you can heal. You're just stuck taking all their hits while you like calmly flip that burger. So you gotta be careful with it. So earlier the host ran off to summon a third person, make it a 3v1, and just, I don't know if you could hear it in audio here, but I could hear the buff go off, so I knew it was coming. Burger flip, sick. Sick. And this is where it's painful that I haven't gone and got anything yet. That could have been, but well. I've gone and gotten enough golden seeds that I've definitely got more health pots than the host at this level. I got, I think 4? I think I've gotten 9. I haven't quite gotten enough to have 5 health pots when I go into invasions, but I've gotten 4. Oh yeah, this was before. I haven't beaten Radon yet, because I went and activated Godric's Great Rune before I went and fought Radon. Radon was who I went and got my 3rd talisman slot from. Radon's a lot easier than Renala at low levels, as long as you're not a, as long as you're willing to summon NPCs. Radon is way doable with a lot lower skill threshold than Renala is at this level, because that much magic damage obliterates. But with Radon, you can just ride Torrent around the map. Like, as long as I haven't summoned any other players for this. Obviously, if you summon in your friend, things change. It'll be a lot easier if you have a high-level friend helping you out. But I've just been doing it by myself, but utilizing the game. So I summoned all the NPCs and I just rode around Radon's arena, occasionally throwing kukris to get a blood proc until he died. Because I'm level 9 and I wanted another talisman slot. Also, with Godfrey's Great Rune active, and if I switch in, so when I'm in my own world and I turn on a Great Rune, and I switch in something, what do I switch on? It gives me, oh yeah, I put in Marika's Great Rune, or not Great Rune, Marika's Scar Seal. Sword Seal, whichever the weaker one is. Like, I haven't been to the Hallowed Tree yet, but I got in the +3. Learned to drop down elevator shafts. Anyway, back to the +3 Marika one to give me more mind, because there's a lot of these bosses where, like, I don't want to struggle through it as a level 9, so I went and got Lutel the Headless, and with the Great Rune active and Marika's thing on at base level, I have enough mind to summon Lutel the Headless, which is like 116 or something like that. And I've gotten a bunch of Ghost Glove Hordes, so she's like +6, +7 already, and is a lot of help when you're level 9. Here, this is where great swords aren't great. The hallway is too thin. I'm gonna clang off it a bunch, but it's perfect for holding the entrance, because I can do the big sweeps in this area and chase them back down the elevator. This is why you send the elevator down. Get comfortable fighting next to pits, because you can chase so many people into pits. Oh, it's so fun. It's such a it's so fun. Here's Castle Morn. So, when I came in here, obviously I'm looking up at the compass up at the top. I see them to the north. I thought maybe they were up here. But no, they have gone all the way back out to the site of grace. All of the soldiers up here are dead, which means these misbegotten have stopped fighting and have gone passive again. Everything in the courtyard is dead. So the host and the phantom had come up. They fought everything in there. They've seen that I've invaded. Look, they've killed these people here too. There aren't any misbegotten there. And then they ran back down and gone down the elevator. And I'm still confirming that at this point. Here, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna drop down this ladder, and then I'm gonna realize that the pumpkin head is gone. Which, at that point, I'm just going and confirming that to my suspicions, that my suspicions are correct, that they have gone back down the elevator, and they're not waiting for me at the top over here. And this, when you get big elevators in and things like this is where you get to have fun. You get to do shenanigans. Elevator shenanigans. Bring the elevator to you. And they're like, oh, the elevator's been activated. If they're down at the bottom, they're going to have heard that. They know the elevator has been pulled. And so they're like, I'm going to come down the elevator. But I have invaded a lot, so I know where the spawn points are around here. And there's a good chance that you're going to get this one if they're back down at the elevator. Right outside the castle. And that's what I was hoping for. So the elevator has gone back up, and they're expecting me to come down it. But and now they're waiting, like, what's going on? And there's a hole there. And I get to chase them and fight them in a corridor next to a hallway. Wait, nope, in a hallway next to a hole. Burger flipping. It's a wide enough hallway that I can swing my sword everywhere, and I get to chase these panicked people next to the hole. Burger flip 10. Next to the hole. I'm counting each person I flip as a burger, by the way. So that's why I went from 8 to 10. Burger flip 11. But yeah, you get to chase people down holes. A lot of people panic roll at this level. I don't remember. It's been a while since I was invading at higher levels, so I don't remember if people are panic rolling that much at higher levels as well. But at level 9, fighting people next to pits, people are falling into pits. These guys are great. I fought these people, I think probably 3 or 4 times this night, just all over various parts of Limgrave. And it was a blast. It was an utter blast. I don't think I beat them a single time. Spoiler, I lose this fight. I think it's important to, have a good time with losing some fights. Here, yeah, if you get stuck in little corners, jump if rolling isn't getting you anywhere. Even if they're going to hit you again, sometimes they'll knock you sprawling over the thing you're stuck on, and they'll still get you out of there. Glint blades. They make noise when they trigger. Listen for it. Dodge at the right time. Especially at low levels, like you get a lot of people are playing the prisoner. You get a great sword. You got a silly mask, so a lot of people pick it early, and you get the S-Stock. It's a great class. Be prepared to fight against it. There you go. Getting killed by my good friends. They bowed to me every time. I messaged them later and I was like, hey, that was great. Good game. You two were fun to fight. They messaged back. It was a good time. Low-level invasions have been incredible. This is my video. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And there will be more. I will be back with the Burger King.